The eagle has flown. A new power has arisen.
Rised.
Thick like a bear's claws. Sharp like the beak of an eagle. Meet the Camillus Swedge. As cheap as your corner street hooker.
Oh my god.
Well, this is the Camillus Swedge. This is literally a $20 knife that is thicker than something like a Becker BK2, yeah? Or maybe the most indestructible $20 that you could buy. At least this is the biggest slab of steel that you can buy for $20 as far as I know. Look at it. For 28C steel. I don't even know the hardness. Let's see how sharp it is. Whoa!
That is
problems.
not too great. Whoa, 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 whoa!
368.
That is very extremely dull.
Even the packaging of this knife says it's great for splitting wood. So we're gonna throw hell at this knife. This part of the video is sponsored by Binge, the biggest growing buy, sell and trade platform for knives of the secondary hand market. Secondary hand market. Second-hand knives.
Yeah. Shop thousands of knives from sellers across the US with 100% buyer and seller protection. A great place for finding the best deals and hard to find knives. Start selling your knives with only 7.5% fee right now on bladebinge.com.
Available worldwide.
Yeah?
It's really thick, so it is great at splitting, but it just misses a little bit of length. I would like to see this just a hair bit longer. So now let's split a log that is twice the girth of the length of this knife, yeah? I'm a little bit afraid for the handle, because the handle is the type of plastic that you think would be able to crack. Okay, I'm gonna do one of the most scary things you can do with a knife, and that is the ultimate tip test, because it doesn't have a tip.
Yeah, but so are you going to use it as oh my god?
I'm gonna wedge this open.
Well, Martin, you're gonna break it.
No.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's
what?
That's really impressive. Yeah, I just genuinely thought you broke the tip.
So I was noticing that it doesn't really like to explode the wood open, like some of these thick knives do. And Mikkie said might have to do with it being like a full grind.
Flat.
Yeah, full flat. So we're gonna see on a casual piece of wood what it does.
Crack it open. Yeah, but see, Martin,
yeah,
it is different.
It is different, because normally it would bang! It would do bang! Wait. That's exactly what I meant. Like with a convex like this, it just explodes. Like the piece of wood wants to fly the other direction. Yeah. This just doesn't do that.
It looks like a 7 out of 10.
$20, man. It's $20.
Betoning?
7.5. 7. So, I would say if you buy this knife, I mean, obviously it's $20, yeah? You gotta sharpen it yourself. So, feather sticking out of the box, cannot give that higher than a 5 or a 4.5. And this is why you want a sharper knife, because then it can do these things so much better. Maybe that's also why you want to do an English course before you start a YouTube channel. But, Mikkie,
yeah,
I want to say that with an expensive knife, maybe even with a cheap knife like this, it is more important to have factory sharpness than with an expensive knife, because more people with less knife knowledge will buy a cheap knife.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a fire and we're gonna get some fat wood for that. It is actually doing a really good job at this. And the strange part is, it's not even a bevel. It's actually not sharp. But it does really do a good job for things like this. I think the back will definitely ruin your fire steel, but it really does a good job.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, oh! It's not only good for the firewood. You can also scrape your fire steel with it.
Whoa! It always bewilders me how well fatwood lights.
Yeah, I'm kind of bewildered by your English terms, like things like bewildering.
So, this $20 knife can make a fire.
Yeah, pretty easily actually.
Yeah, but you have to like know some other stuff.
Yeah.
My man's been working so hard lately. Wants to give me so much more than I.
It's not a great chopper. The handle is too short, wants to fly out of my hand, and it just doesn't bite deep into the wood. So it's not a good chopper. So I hope that this knife, because it's an incredible thick piece of steel for the money, but I just hope that it will shine in destruction, because it hasn't really shined like something like a Mora does.
I have an idea. I'll say just split these pieces of wood horizontally. I think it's going to be good at that.
Now when I think of him, I see my family.
Oh my God, Martin. I mean,
Yeah, so it's
I don't know. Oh my God.
it's kind of a monster at this.
Do you know any other knife that can do that well?
No. No.
So you found it.
It's just an incredibly tough little knife, and the handle is actually surprising me because it feels like the kind of plastic that would split in half when you hit it with a baton like this or something. But it just doesn't.
So maybe just hit the steel on steel.
Yeah.
This simple, my love is.
Fantastic. Amazing! Amazing idea! Oh my God! Get out of here! Oh my God! I hate my life! My God!
Beam. Whoa!
We did some serious damage to
Yeah,
the
but
beam.
also to the edge.
I have not looked yet. It rolled, which is a good thing for a brick knife like this. I mean, we have seen knives like get chips this deep from the beam. So I'm actually not, it's not too bad. And again, rolls. Here's a big roll, see that?
Oh, whoa. Yeah, that is
So-
edge damage, but it's because the steel is so soft. Probably,
It's because the
isn't
steel is so soft, but Mikkie, in this case, I think I agree with this, because you could sharpen this knife to be better at the other things, but I don't think this knife is designed for that. So maybe you don't even want to make this geometry a lot sharper than it is for this type of knife.
Yeah.
The Camillus Swedge, it's thick. It's almost as thick as our giveaway. It's a brand new giveaway.
It's almost as thick as my mama.
We are giving away a Falcon Even F1 Pro thanks to DBK, a Falcon Even A1 Pro thanks to DBK, a Bushcraft Bravo 1 thanks to Blade HQ, a TRC M1 SL thanks to Knives and Tools, 2 times the BPS Bushmade 2.0 thanks to BPS and DBK, 2 times the Tools for Gents Bullet thanks to Tools for Gents, 2 times the With Armor Ripper thanks to With Armor, and 2 times a Messerfieber Otterkrale mit vielen Dank zum Messerfieber. That's 12 knives, Mikkie.
For those who are watching this channel for the first time ever, I'm Mikkie. Hello. And I have not appeared in this video yet.
Yeah.
But I do have something to say about this knife, and I'm wondering if my observation is correct.
The Camillus Swedge, tell me.
It has potential,
Yeah.
but the way that this knife is sharpened, it does not come out.
I would personally give this a secondary convex, because you would still keep that strength.
Yeah?
Yeah, that it has with the secondary V-edge.
Yeah?
but it will do all the cutting tasks a lot more refined and easier.
But is this a steal of a deal?
I mean, it's a $20 knife. Of course, it's never going to be a bad deal. It's a chunk of steel for $20.
Yeah.
But the handle was a little bit too small. The knife could be a little bit longer. I think they did the heat treatment right for the type of knife that they designed. Yeah, so it's soft, it rolls. Probably a lot of construction workers would carry this knife.
I would say that this knife is excellent for like
construction work?
Construction work. This knife is a steal of a deal if you know how to sharpen yourself. So if you can buy this knife and then put your own edge on this knife, I'm gonna say it's a really good knife. If you are gonna buy this knife and use it as is, I'm gonna say it leaves a lot on the table.
It's not a bad knife. It's not the greatest budget deal we have ever seen.
No.
Still, it is amazing how much steel you actually get for $20. So that's my compliments to Camillus. And the handle was really strong because we hammered it and it did not break or shatter or whatever.
So thank you very much for the people who recommended this knife to us. We do listen.
The knife world is really small and we need them to stick together. And a lot of you are not subscribed to our channel yet and we are trying to hit 500,000 subscribers. So
that's a long way to go.
We would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe icon. Watch us next week, 1 p.m. PDT.
See you every Thursday later.
And consider looking at dbkshop.com where we have a lot of stuff.